everyone, welcome to the Size of Academy. Moral values versus ethical wisdom. I bet today this video will change your mindset forever. We teach children to be good, to tell the truth, to follow every rule. But what if clinging to those dusty lessons could actually harm them? Meet Ambi, a letter perfect lawyer who worships the rule book, and Arthur, a clown who only wants to make people smile. Both believed goodness would be rewarded until the world pushed them back. They watched liars prosper and kind hearts break. Cracks formed. Ambi's rigid faith hardened into cold fury. Arthur's warm laughter echoed into hollow, aching giggles. Ambi, a pure and morally high timid man, turns into a furious, law-wrecking, revengeful man suffering from rare psychological problem. DID refers to dissociative identity disorder, a complex mental health condition characterized by the presence of two or more distinct personalities or identities in same person. Arthur, with pseudobulbar affect (PBA), inappropriate involuntary sudden laughing and crying due to nervous system disorder. Arthur Fleck, somebody I used to know who wanted to make people happy and also himself. His story turns into a sad joke. The tragedy of Arthur Fleck, Joker. What he wanted from the world, just a little inclusion and attention. Both are movies, but both stories are inspired by real life incidences and real people suffering. Your moral lessons do not affect all the children that are there in the class, but it definitely affects the one who are sincere, for whom teachers and their parents are the gods. But when reality hits them, it hits them very hard. Let me give you an example of a story. Now, I don't mean to criticize it, but I want to highlight how treacherous and fictional the moral stories needs to know reality. We all must have heard or witnessed this beautiful fable where once a woodcutter chopping trees near the river. When the axe slipped down to the river, suddenly a fairy appears and hands over a silver axe to the man. Being honest, he refuses that this is not his axe. The fairy again goes and now brings the golden axe and says, "Now this is the axe that you had." The man returns with, "No, this is not my axe. My axe was made up of iron." Finally, the fairy hands over the golden axe to the man and then he says, "Yes, this is mine." Pleased by his honesty, the fairy rewards all three axes to him. Now you tell me honestly, have you ever witnessed in your whole life that you lost something and then suddenly a fairy appeared and handed you over the golden pen or wallet or laptop or phone? Never. Definitely never. Then why are we giving such hopes to people that honestly leads them nowhere? Often in life, morally too high and outspoken people are excluded from the society, and morally innocent people get backstabbed by others very badly, be it school, office, personal, professional, any life. Research has proved most of the people dealing with depression or any of the mental instabilities are the ones who were very high in moral values and compasses. Let's make them strong before world shatters them. Such moral values are making people fragile. Cheating, corruption, they cannot stand against that. Reality hits them very hard. Let's turn the table. Let's learn honesty, integrity, fairness, respect, responsibility, compassion, justice, loyalty. But most importantly, saving your own skin, including yourself, gelling up with the society, and the utmost necessity of the world of today, adaptability. Let's make a mentally stable world. Let's unlearn the old thoughts and learn being water. Honesty is definitely the best policy, but saving ourselves and loving ourselves should be the first priority. Maybe it's time we teach flexible wisdom over brittle perfection. I hope this makes a little difference in your thought process. We'll keep coming back with such thoughts. Thank you.